It is my fortunate duty to discuss, record, and analyze my thoughts, feelings, and emotions on the series of unfortunate events. Netflix's new original series. Even though original in this case does not mean original as in purely original, but original taking much more of a exclusive definition in this regards. While the video you're about to witness is not properly edited and it's not done with all the care it would, thanks to financial restraints, the video will be chock full of opinions and reasonings and a personal pet peeve here or there, depending on one can slide in. My name is Insane Raven, and this is IR Reviews. Alright, so besides the long and awkward intro, what do I actually think about the show? Well, I thought it was damn good. The show is not completely original. Don't like the fact that it uses original. I'd much rather they actually use the word exclusive. But they do use original, so whatever. A series of unfortunate events follows Lemony Snicket's books, a series of unfortunate events, which follows the Baudelaire children as they are kind of passed around like a hot potato sack to numerous amount of guardians once their parents have been killed in a house fire. Now the show itself is amazing. It is the purest definition you can get of a passion project. Neil Patrick Harris stars, produces, and gives his voice to the lead vocals on the show. Easily the greatest example of a passion project in recent memory. While the show, in my opinion, is exactly what literary IPs should be when they get converted onto a screen of any form. Well,
enemy UAV is airborne.
Well, the show isn't perfect by a far standard. People are going to have issues with the dryness of the comedy and the darkness of the humor in the show. If you are a fan of Lemony Snicket, a series of unfortunate events, if you are a fan of Neil Patrick Harris at all, and if you're a fan of just watching what a literary property could be when given in the hands of someone who actually cares about the material and what is actually being given in the books, you can have this amazing series. The 8 episodes cover the first 4 books, giving enough time to each book that it feels long enough. While in books it does say how much time has passed in between each event, that is the one thing you're just unable to capture
Enemy UAV is airborne.
a movie without it being quite annoying, quite fast. My other personal gripe is the fact that in the reptile room there was a scene that I personally loved, and I thought it was easily the most chilling out of the books. Was a scene in the reptile room where the main antagonist, I don't want to give any spoilers whatsoever because I do feel like you should go watch this, catches up with our heroes again and says the words while brandishing a knife in a rocking chair. Says the words,
UAV is online.
"What? Do you have a hall pass?" And while it's definitely a simple scene and a simple thing, that's what really captivated the main antagonist as the main antagonist for me in the books. So to see that it wasn't carried over personally is a little upsetting. But I am aware they couldn't fit everything in the book in the series, otherwise it would have been more like a 3-hour long experience per episode, and no one wants that. By sure, it is one of the only issues I really did have with the book, with the series as a whole, and that's just being such a personal thing. It shouldn't deter you from seeing it. The other thing I had a big issue with, and I'm sorry that I don't actually know your name, but the actress who played Robin was in this. And when she's first introduced, she's kind of just there, and it brought me out of the show for just a second, because I started to think, hey, is Teddy about to show up and talk about love and romance all over again? Because while I did love How I Met Your Mother, I'm not watching How I Met Your Mother, and it was a little upsetting that I was taking out of this wonderful show because of How I Met Your Mother. Which is a shame, but, you know, personal things in the way. Personal things aside, I think the show is goofy, it is dark, it is twisted, it is everything this series should have been when Jim Carrey grabbed hold of it. He did The Mask, he could have done Lemony Snicket in this way as well. But thank God he didn't, because now Neil Patrick Harris gets to. Neil Patrick Harris is the right man for the job. The only real criticism I would give to the show that's not based on a personal thing is how how season 1 actually ends. The last 5 minutes have all of the main characters singing a song. Now, while it is very Neil Patrick Harris, I didn't understand why it had this creepy, this like moment-breaking type song at the very end of your series. It was the last thing you get to see until the credits roll, until season 2. And that, to me, was a huge misstep. Other than that, I thought the show was a rounding success in every way, and if you do have a Netflix account, you should definitely go watch this show. I enjoyed it so much, and if you are a fan of the books, you will be too. That's all for this episode of IO Reviews. If you have any suggestions, any other Netflix suggestions to watch, leave those in the comments down below. I might even try Hulu, and Amazon Prime, maybe just to see what they have, to see if it's worth it. But I want to know what you guys think I should be watching in the comment section down below, and what you want me to review next on the channel. Well, as always, my name is Insane Raven, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.